Hello and welcome to No Regards Journey. Today we are in Sol A and we're going to be going off to Caverns of the Exile. Now, normally to get to Caverns of Exile, you go down to, I think right about here, and you can zone into the zone. So there's Sol C there. This says Sol B there, but the Brewall map says Sol. So I've never actually been in this zone before. So let's go ahead and do it. So at the entrance to Sol A is the Agent of Change. We're gonna hail him, get our Caverns of Exile instance, and we're gonna go in. So this guy is named what is here? Let's see what the achievements call here. Culthor the Gatekeeper. I have never done this zone. I've never been in here. You can see I don't think I've ever been in the zone. I might have like zoned in accidentally, but let's see here. Where is it at? Oh, it's gonna probably be down here. Caverns of the Exile, right? So I've never been inside. So we're gonna go in and see what we can get up to. And I don't even know what kind of mobs we're gonna fight, right? Like that's how crazy this is gonna be. We should be fine though. I think it is about a level 65 raid. Maybe 75. It might be a little trickier than I think, but it could just be absolutely trivial. All right, so definitely looks different. All right, what do we got here? We got a light blue guy right there. All right, so let's zoom out. Whoa, holy crap, this is a big zone. Let's see if we can figure out where the raid boss spawns. One, I think that would be key. These are all named. All right, he is way up there. He's for the rogue epic, so we're gonna go like that. All right, I'm gonna see if I can invis past some of this stuff. Does not look like I can. Let's put her on passive, and we're just gonna run through here, kind of skipping anything we can. Yeah, this is just kind of like that's not the right way, I don't think. Oh my god, look how many mobs there are. Oh my gosh. Where did I go wrong? Oh, I went the totally wrong way. Alright, let's do this. Alright, through here. And then we need to go through here. What the hell? This is a cool zone. What? Alright, we're up here now. That is too far. Jeez. Sorry, I've never been here before, so I have no idea where I'm going. There's spiders on us now. Alright, it's this room. Alright, it's down here. Up this pathway. Wow, this is a pretty in-depth zone design. Luckily nothing summons, so there's that. And find. Alright, let's do this. Can I... There we go. Now we have a little arrow that tells us where to go. Alright, run through here, run through here. Run up this way. How close are we? Oh my gosh. Stuns are starting to get a little bit real. There's imps in here. So it's just like interesting zone. Here, I'm gonna kill all this stuff real quick. Now, obviously we're not gonna get the kill on every single one of these things. They're all light blue, but we will get the kill on some of them with riposte. But it's just a matter of killing these because they're just stunning me too much. And we have a damage shield at the moment, so might as well take advantage of that. I mean, these things are dropping a few platinum each, so definitely worth the kills there. Every bit counts. They just keep going. This extended target just is like the longest extended target I've seen. in a while. There's a lot of mobs here. Definitely this would be, what con are these, 60? Well, this might be like a good place to do some AoE leveling, right? Like, see how many mobs like I got just like running around here. And they don't seem to have a lot of hit points. I'm already at like 17 AA. Alright, is that everybody yet? Alright, what do we hear? We got a halberd. That's trash. We don't want those. Pile of the two-handed sword, that's trash. Doom Ash. A flawed Og, let's roll that out. Smoldering Tentacle. These are quest items and I don't know what they're for. Cut. Alright. Now we can continue our path forward here. So we're gonna keep going down this way. This is where we need to be. Let's kill these guys so they don't mess with us. Oh, okay, well, let's pull back. Somehow we aggroed everybody in the room. So we'll have to deal with all that. Wow. That is, that's fun. Like, jeez, come on, let me move. Let's just kill all this stuff real quick. I'm gonna go with the light blues first, just so they're gone. It doesn't look like anything's hitting very hard. He's red, so that means he is probably level 70. We'll see here in a second. Now he is for the Rogue 1.5 epic. So typically he will spawn from what I understand. If you are a rogue on that part of the quest and you go into the live zone, he will spawn. There is another way to trigger his spawn, but he will spawn 100% inside the DZ, which we are in right now, so. He is level 70, so just about right now. He's not actually here, so I don't know where he's at. He must be perma-rooted up top or something. In whatever his room is here, so it looks like there's a little pathway to get up here to him. So that's kind of nice. I didn't realize that. Here, let's get rid of some of these AAs. Actually, let's not. Let's get ultimate power. So that's one more AA, two more AAs. So might as well. Blood of Hate. And we're just going to dot all these guys up. Looks like I can land the fire dot on them, so that's nice. And let's see here. And to do this, tabs health, Voltaris. Yoink yoink. Get bonded death going here and looking pretty good, right? Like I feel like we're in a good spot right now. We're 466 DS, level 65, 30,000 hit points. I think we're at the the right exactly where we need to be. Obviously Jane's Veil is strong enough to prevent damage at the moment, so that's good. We lost our pet in that pool, which kind of disappoints me. I don't know how. He should have only been attacking what I was attacking. But here we are. So let's just try to get these guys eliminated as fast as possible. So we go fight the named. And we're gonna just dot everybody up here, starting at the lowest and work our way up. That way we can try to get them, kind of, about the same time, right? Like, obviously not perfect, but I think pretty close. And we're getting some nice hits. 1188 critical, two-handed slash. Oh, perfect. All right, there's one. Not sure why some of this stuff doesn't set the roll. I think it's from, like, so when you make a persona, right, they inherit the loot from your other persona. And so, like, I mostly soloed Nomergard, so he's got all these solo, all you do is click the need and it auto loots it, right? Versus some of my other characters where they're grouped and they roll, but yeah. It's tedious. My bags are getting kind of full. I don't, like, it takes hours to, like, clear out my bag. So it's just like, I wait till the last possible second to deal with it. 19 AA, perfect. There we go. They're just dropping like flies. They don't drop money though, which is lame. Wow, we got them all down. We can go down here now. So he is a demon. All right. And he's perma-rooted here in the center. And he does hit for 750 or 775. So he's hitting over the over Jane's Veil. So this is gonna be a nice fight here. Let's put her back on reactive. And we can, there we go, get some heals from that. All right. Let's see here. Can we land Fire Dot on this guy too? No. Let's get the other one on. 625 hit. So yeah, this is a nice fight. Not quite as easy as the rest, but definitely not too challenging. Hopefully there's no mechanics that involve these pillars. Wave of heat, what is this? Alright, point blank. Couldn't have avoided that anyway. Touch. How are we doing spell damage wise? Yeah, looks like everything's hitting pretty good. It's just gonna be a fight of the ages, right? All right, so once we finish this guy, that means all the raids in Classic Everquest are done. If we go here to the next tier, right, we got 2 in VP and XR. Now, I think at level 70 we can take VP, so we'll do that one when we do Lucklin. I think it's gonna be kind of the same as this. Like, it's Omen's War level. And this is Omen's Award level raid boss, so I think it's equivalent, right? I think this guy's like, yeah, well, this guy's level 70, so he might be easier than the dragons, but I think it'd be a nice challenge. We don't need the key to go into VP, so we'll do that then. And I have no idea on Gordon, like the effects archer. I think he's a dragon. I don't know. I have no idea. Like anything about that one. I don't even know if there's an agent to change. I looked on EQ progression and I don't see one for that one. Let me look here real quick. Runes of Kunark, like Omen. Yeah, I don't even see. I don't see an agent to change. I guess it might not show up. Rewall, maybe. Like Omen. don't see it there. So it's something I'm gonna have to do a little research on to figure out how to actually do that fight. But that'll be something we do probably at level 70, even though we could probably do it now. Because I think we're gonna run out of stuff to kill before my because I'm not gonna do Plane of Growth at level 65 and endure that multi-hour long clear, just because it's just so painful. We'll do it at 70. I think we should have enough DPS probably after we do the epic. Go. But I feel like we're having a successful time here right now. This guy's it's just a long fight. Definitely a long fight. Because I'm looking at the list of raids from Velius, and the only one we haven't done is Plane of Mischief and Plane of Growth. And the rest of TOV, so we're ready for. I think at this point we're ready for leveling. So leveling up to 60, 75 or 70 is going to be the key, and that's going to give us a lot of key AAs that'll free up some spell slots and stuff. So that's definitely probably. I think maybe we should just start that next. Start leveling up. We can come back to TOV later. It'll be quicker because it's like literally it's going to take 20 minutes per dragon, and I don't even know if I can clear all everything I need to in I think it's like 4 hours. I think, let me see here. You don't have much time in these instances as far as I can tell. There's no timer here that like indicates the how long we have, which is kind of weird. I would like to see that. Well, if we do task timers, right? We don't have any task timers like X timers. We don't. It's not a command. So I don't know what it is, but you can get kicked out of these active expeditions, and I wish there was a timer that told me how long it was. That you used to be able to see it because you would have a lockout timer. It was like the amount of time it is, but it's not 19 hours. I'll tell you that right now. Because I got kicked out at like 4 hours, maybe 5 or 6, something like that. And it's kind of annoying because like, it took me that long to clear. So yeah, I'm just complaining at this point. But I think we'll redo that at 70. I think that'll make sense. So leveling up from 65 to 70. Well, so we can go ahead and talk about that now. We're going to do some random zones, but we are going to try and focus on getting faction. Let's see here, faction. For a very specific faction here. Gates, Discord, Omens of War. All right, I think it's the Draenic Loyalists. I think it's the one we need. We need that one to ally, I believe. And then we can make the Omens of War armor. And that's kind of like what we're going to spend most of our Goudas on. The armor pieces. We're going to spend a Gouda on each armor piece. Each piece for the epic we can't obtain ourselves. And anything else. And then we're going to go farm in whatever level, whatever video it is, the remaining pieces. So you need the raid piece for the armor plus 3 items that drop from group stuff, mostly in the proving grounds, I believe, is where most of it drops. So we're going to spend a lot of time there over the next few episodes getting that. So we're going to try to get at least all 8 visible Omens of War raid pieces plus the epic 2.0. And then I'll probably throw the non-visible Defiant in the other spots, and then any raid items I get while, because I'm obviously going to have to do Citadel of Anguish with like other characters to get these items anyway. All right, there we go. Let's get a screenshot of this guy. That took forever. It was easy, but he took forever. All right, let's. That's a nice one right there. He's like smiling at us. There we go. Screenshot that. All right, what do we get? We got the burning totem hilt, which I believe is a rogue item. Let's just roll that out. We got shoulder pads of the Keeper, which are, you know, decent shoulder pads. Roll those out, and then we got smoldering embers of Soulseek. Maybe that's the rogue item. I don't know. I'm gonna roll it out for myself. I do plan on making like this character a rogue eventually, but there we go. We got Conqueror of Exiled Caverns, and we got enough AA now to get Glyph of Ultimate Power. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And the next tier is not yet. So that'll be a nice little burn ability we can use during these encounters to do that. All right, let's actually assign the loot to ourselves so we can get out of here a little quicker. No regards, send loot. Accept. Why can't I loot that? Magical force is preventing you from looting it? I've never seen that before. Obviously, it's the rogue item. And since I'm not a rogue, I can't loot it. All right, well, we'll leave it on the corpse. I don't care. I can come back and kill this guy in one shot with Tawani anyway. All right, so let's go to Plane of Knowledge, get our Gouda, and I guess next episode we'll start leveling up. All right, let's grab that Gouda real quick, and we're good to go. So right here, Gouda, and done. All right, so that puts us at 20 Goudas. And we're going to be spending at least a lot of those here pretty soon. I already got this stuff piled up in my parcels, so we'll be dealing with that very, very soon. But there we go. Another raid boss down, level 71 from Omens of War. So that's for the Rogue Epic, but he does have an achievement for some reason. Don't ask me, but definitely having fun. So thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.